right here on your classic metal show. Kicking off the show tonight, a song dedicated to the late Ruth Ginsberg, Metal Church, Dead on the Vine. And just before that, kicking off the show, we heard some Aftermath. We're dealing with the aftermath of the loss of such a great justice. And a guy I know who is weeping silently in his own room, my good friend and partner, Chris Aiken. What's happening, Chris?
I'm gripping my gavel in solidarity with her death.
I'm sure you are. So I'm going to drink a toast, a Jack and Coke early for Ruth Ginsberg.
Mm.
Such a great loss to the world of judicial rulings.
Mm-hmm.
As she gave us gay marriage.
Yeah.
She gave us underage sex. She gave us gun control, or attempted to.
Sure.
All the good things that make America great.
Well, while you're toasting your Jack and Coke, I'm gonna toast some coffee, just because that'll keep me awake, unlike what she is right now.
Right. She's mimicking Sleepy Joe Biden.
You're damn right.
Yeah.
Good riddance, cunt bag.
So there you are. Another Trump pick soon to be announced.
Yep.
All right. Things are moving in the right direction.
Dude, all right, I'm going to throw a conspiracy theory at you.
All right.
What do you think about the conspiracy theory that she's been dead for like 6 months, but they trotted it out now to create fear come the election, to get civil unrest going now, so it'll be all crazy next month when it's time to vote?
I don't buy it.
You don't buy it?
I don't think it's that. I don't think in the minds of the people who create the unrest, the Antifa people and the Black Lives Matter people and, all these other people, I don't think they even know who she is.
Yeah, but they're just puppets. They're going to do whatever.
I don't buy it.
Did you see that twat bag AOC today saying we need to prepare to cause chaos?
Well, again, if we don't get our way, we're going to burn everything down.
Yeah.
In other words, we can't win by, lawful elections. We can't win by, the people's desire. So we have to take it, and either we got to adjudicate things because we didn't win the election, or we didn't win the vote, or we didn't get our way. So we have to make a court case out of it.
Right.
Or we'll have to cause chaos to make people fearful to get it down. So we're going to get our way.
Right.
By hook or crook, as it were.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly crook.
Mostly crook.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to recommend, and this is going to sound weird coming up from a fat fuck like me, but I'm going to recommend it everybody for the next month, 5 weeks. Lift some weights, do some push-ups, do some sit-ups. Try and get in a little bit better shape than you're in now, no matter what shape you're in. Get a gun. You better get a gun fast if you don't have one. If you do have one and you have the means, get another one. Buy as much fucking ammunition as you possibly can find anywhere that you can afford. And be ready. Because when that fucking election comes, you might have to start firing some lead out your front door.
Yeah. That's kind of funny you brought that up, because that was the advice I was giving out today via the text messages.
Mm-hmm.
I was texting with a couple of people like Kendall and my nephew and Mikey, and I said, keep them loaded, locked and loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready.
You just and Lord knows nobody's hoping that happens. Nobody's hoping that. There's look, as much as I think we are a absolutely fucked society, and I do mean fucked right in the ass with a fucking razor blade line dildo, that kind of fucked, I still have that hope that somewhere, somehow, legitimate fucking thought is going to come into play, and people are going to settle the fuck down a little bit and realize that none of this matters as much as they think it does.
Mm-hmm.
And just settle down. But if they don't and you're not prepared, that's your own fucking fault.
Yeah, well, I agree. And I'm already seeing these articles where people are trying to downplay the lawful acts that the president has, the Insurrection Act, and if it were to get out of control, and they're already labeling it. The Insurrection Act is a desperate attempt by a weak government.
Okay. See, this is where Trump is right with, and it's weird that I'm going to say this, but this is where he's right by his approach to things. He just doesn't give a fuck.
Nope.
He'll literally just say, okay, you're right. I don't care what you label it. I'm fucking doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And good for him. That's the way to do it. Just say, fuck you. I don't care how you label it. I don't care how you label me. I'm going to fucking do it.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. Well, again, I said this at the very beginning before he won the election the first time.
Mm-hmm.
What has he got to lose?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Huh?
That's why I liked him, because he had fuck you money. And what has he got to lose?
Yeah.
I mean, if he lost the election, he'll just take his billions of dollars and go about his business like usual.
Yeah, he'll go buy an island somewhere. There's one available. You know, Epstein's Island's probably available, cheap.
Or he'll just go back to running the Trump enterprises and, you know, do what he does.
Nah, he's not going to want to be fucked with every time he goes out. He's not going to want to deal with that shit. He's going to go somewhere that nobody can fuck with him and just, you know, chill out. Bang the piss out of Melania until he fucking croaks. That's what he's going to do.
Yeah. Well, I gotta laugh though. I watched his rally. I mean, his peaceful protest last night
Right.
in Minnesota, and he went totally off the script. He just went totally off the you know, prepared speech, and just it was like an old buddy just hanging up there on the stage, just talking to everybody. You know, he wasn't you know, pounding out any talking points per se.
Right.
He was just up there, just, you know, holding court with 10,000 people.
Nice.
It was really entertaining. I was sitting there laughing my ass off. That guy, I don't care what anybody says. If you don't have a good sense of humor and you don't like Trump, or you do like Trump, that is one of the funniest fucking presidents we have ever had in our life.
Well, you know, people can't handle that because he doesn't have my message.
It's just funny. I mean, he's just funny. He just and the thing is, he talking about AOC.
Mm-hmm.
He was talking about all these people in government who just get away with everything because nobody holds them accountable. And he was talking about AOC and those millions of dollars her campaign had raised, and it just got funneled off.
Right.
Her boyfriend's, what is it?
Company of some sort.
Yeah, it got funneled off, and he just said, that's just bullshit. I was just like, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just said that out loud. It was just like, that's just bullshit.
Speaking of people that are bullshit, I saw the other fucking America hater. What's her name? Ilmar, or whatever her name is.
On Ilmar, the Somalian terrorist.
I saw that she was saying today, we need to get more refugees into Minnesota so we can get them to vote. She literally wrote that. That's what she texted or tweeted or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
She tweeted, let's get more refugees in here to vote.
Yeah, like me.
What a cunt.
Yep.
What an anti-American, America-hating cunt.
Yeah. If she and her family stayed in Somalia during the uprisings back in the 90s, when she came here, she wouldn't be here today. She would have been one of the casualties over there. And now she comes to the greatest country in the world, and she just wants to destroy it.
Do we blame the Somalis for missing their target?
Yeah, I do. I think we should go over there and find somebody who was accountable.
Right. Here's one of your guys.
Who's that? What am I missing here?
That message that I just popped up.
Oh, there's a message. Where did you put it?
On the StreamYard.
Oh, on the StreamYard. Okay, I wasn't looking at it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, last night's rally or peaceful protest, I mean, was hysterical.
Right.
I loved it. Every minute of it. I was just like, holy shit, this guy just talks off the cuff.
Right.
And he goes, yeah, my teleprompter guy, he's probably said, he goes, I'll be like Joe Biden. Roll that up. Roll that up.
How can they trot that guy out there day after day? Look, I'm going to be honest, because I have not been following along. I kind of thought that all the YouTube stuff and all the stuff was edited. I was like, there's no way a human being could be running for president and saying these stupid fucking things every day.
Mm-hmm.
But every fucking day.
Yeah.
The other day he was saying something and it made, well, first of all, everybody saw when he was waving to the fucking trees or whatever.
Yeah, he was coming off the plane and he was waving to no one.
And they tried to spin that like, oh no, he was waving to and there was no one within 100 fucking miles of him.
There was nobody. He was waving at an empty airport.
Yeah. It's almost like they said, turn left and wave. And he turned right and waved and just didn't know that he was doing it the wrong way.
And he's just out there waving.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. Hey, you got long arms and green hair. Hey, oh, you're a tree. Hey. It's like, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah.
And then he's just rambling about shit. And you know, if they ask him any question off teleprompter, he can't answer it.
No, dude. And he makes all those old man noises.
Yeah, exactly.
There goes. It's like he's constipated. He's just, well,
gun control. Gun control.
He's just always moaning and groaning and grunting like an old man. He's I'm
gonna make you wear a mask. Mandatory masks. What a dick.
It's just bizarre, man. His wife, she should be ashamed of herself for allowing him to be trotted out that way.
You got to think somebody put a big chunk of fucking coin in his pocket.
Well, it's not about, again, it's not about the money. It's about the power.
Yeah, but if he's a fucking old doddering fool, he don't care about the power.
No, he doesn't care, but the people behind him do.
And that's what I'm saying. To get him to trot his dumb ass out there, they had to pay him money so that he doesn't have to stay in a, junior soprano type nursing home at the end. They want to fucking put him in a decent place.
Yeah, well, he's got money. I mean, he's a multimillionaire himself, so it's not like he's got, regardless of what happens in the election, nothing, he's living large.
Yeah, he's another one. Of course, he doesn't know it.
No, of course not.
He could be he won't know if he's living large or still alive.
Yeah.
They could throw him in the box with Ruth Bader Ginsberg and he wouldn't even realize it. This is an interesting room. This is an interesting room.
Somebody help me. I need to take a poop.
Why is Ruth Buzzy in the box with me? What's going on here? How come you're not wearing a mask, dead lady? There's a mask mandate in my casket.
Sir, it's Ruth Ginsberg, not Ruth Buzzy.
I see. Ruth Ginsberg, Ruth Buzzy. Got it. No matter what, she still needs a mask. There's a mask mandate that I need.
Right. Hail and kill caller, you're on the air. You're on the air.
Yeah. I got you, Neeley. It's Lou from the Lou.
Hey, what's up, Lou? Where you been?
Oh, well, ding dong, the witch is dead, man.
Well, that would be Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, hell, she'll be just like old Buzzer Ginsburg. It'll take death to get her out of office, unfortunately.
No, fortunately, let's hope that happens soon.
Well, I hope so too. I'd like to see her take a slip on a pile of shit there in the streets of San Francisco and land on an HIV-infected drug needle. And, that'd be perfect.
Well, that would be irony.
Yeah, it'd be sweet justice.
Exactly. So where you been, Lou? We haven't heard any wisdom from you lately. And what's all that noise in the background?
That's my fucking car. So it's got all these fucking keyless entry and shit beeps and all that kind of shit when you don't have your door shut or any of that crap or whatever. Pain in the fucking ass.
So you felt this was a good time to call the show with all that noise going on?
Well, hell, why not? So, you know, hell, if Tim James can call his damn little kids running around in the background and his Amazon-looking wife, you know, giving him shit, then why not?
Well,
So,
what kind of racism and wisdom can you lay on us tonight, Lou?
well, I'll get to it. But you know, Chris, a couple weeks ago, you're with your girlfriend there, John Drake, was talking about you're pumping iron now.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's good, man. Like I said, I've been pumping iron here for like the last 4 months, man, and you know, like you said, getting your ass in shape, getting ready for the next great race war we're gonna have.
I don't know that's why I'm getting in shape, but I'm happily lifting weights every day and feeling better.
Yeah, what's John Drake lift? Does he lift those little pink weights? I got 5 on the side of them. You know, I wouldn't pick on the guy, but, you know, he called me out right when all this riot shit was going on, saying, you know, blaming, you know, people Lou from the Lou. They point fingers and blame sides. Well, who the hell is running those damn cities where all the shit's happening in? Sure ain't Republicans, dumbbells.
Well,
so, of course, it's Democrats' fault.
I think John lifts his weights 12 ounces at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, that's what you get when you spend your adult life dressed as a fucking Ewok with the Chewbacca action figure stuck up your ass.
Wow.
So, but yeah, and you do any weightlifting at all, Neely?
Yeah, I got a weight bench in my room. I got a weight machine in my bedroom.
So we say you got a thigh master, basically. You just
thigh master.
Hey man, those commercials were great jack off material back in the day. Suzanne Summers, you know, she'd be sitting there squeezing that. They'd be showing shots of her crotch. You know, she's sitting there, you know, squeezing that thing together, and you know, you can see her camel toe releasing and gripping, releasing and gripping.
Chris, did you get in on that action?
Look, it's ironic that he brings this up because literally I was watching the Larry Sanders Show on HBO yesterday, and they had as a guest Suzanne Summers showcasing the fucking thigh master.
Nice. Was she wearing a leotard or what was she wearing?
No, she was just wearing regular clothes, but she definitely was doing the exercises and pumping those tits out. And like she was doing something where she was squeezing it behind her, but she was pumping her tits out. It was a good look.
Yeah, that's one woman that got better looking with age.
Except her face. Except her face.
Well, hell, well, she kept another regions in shape. That's all that matters. Apparently she did.
And she battled cancer, I think. She had cancer or something of some kind.
She's still alive, isn't she? Cancer. She's still alive.
Yeah, no, she battled cancer. I'm not saying she's dead. I just said that she overcame it. So what else is going on, Lou?
Well, man, God damn it! I'm flaming out. God.
Thanks so much for calling, Lou. It's been a great call.
You came out the gate strong, Lou. Now you're wilting on, you're dying on the vine like Ginsberg.
Yeah, like a virgin on prom night, blew my load in 3 seconds.
Exactly.
So. Yeah, well, anyway, I won't hold the line for get some more sophisticated, intelligent callers. So, Hell and Kale, fuck you, pal, hand job.
There he goes. There goes Lou. Yeah. He came out the gate good.
Came out strong. It just fucking died.
He just withered on the vine.
Mm-hmm.
Good old Lou.
Yep.
All right. Well, I got to commend you for all the work and effort that you've really been putting toward the show for the last couple of months, you know, with moving all the, you know, the CMS episodes, combining with the Skull sessions and what's the other one?
Aftershocks
and the CMS into one page on Anchor. And I see you built a new page. So we don't plug our app enough. I like our app for the phone. If you don't have it already, and it's free. believe me, years ago, everybody used to charge for their app. Well, this app is really kick-ass. Plus, you also launched a new web page where people can just go find all the podcasts on. Yeah, I didn't realize there were so many places that the CMS podcast is broadcast or where you can get it from.
And you know what's crazy, dude, is those are just the big ones. There's another 100 of them out there. I just put the big ones that are there on the page, but yeah, that's why I kind of built the site, was because while the conversion, you know, to pull back the curtain, the conversion was supposed to be 100%. It was supposed to be, I make a change to the feed and it just automatically changes everybody's shit. You know, it was supposed to work for everybody. Of course, it worked for about, let's say 90% of the people, which meant that every day we have so many fucking listeners that every day I get an email. How come you're not uploading to Spreaker anymore? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? So I've been answering the questions and, you know, onesie-twosying everybody, moving them over. So then on, I don't know, probably Tuesday this week, I guess it was, I recorded just a little quick thing, and I posted it to Spreaker that just said, hey, if you're getting this podcast, you're on the wrong link. You know, I posted to the dead link, and don't you know, we did like 400 downloads on the wrong link. So I was like, fuck, we still got this many people that are still downloading from Spreaker. So that's why I knew I was going to have a little bit of time this morning. So I took a couple hours and I built the CMS Podcast Network website, which is cmspn.com. Pretty simple. CMS Podcast Network, cmspn.com.
All right.
But yeah, it's all there. And it even has the brand new Amazon podcasts, which that just launched within the last week or so. And we're already on it. I don't know how we got on it, but we're already on the Amazon podcast.
Well, that's because we're top of the food chain.
Yeah, I guess. Dude, so funny, these fucking dummies at Anchor. They send me, you know, we can do sponsored ads, but they only give them to us, you know. They try to find us a sponsor and then they send it to us. And then they say, well, if you run this ad, you'll make whatever, $50, $100, whatever it is for running the ad. And then you run it until it makes enough clicks to make that money. So these fucking jizzholes send me a thing yesterday that says, hey, we want you to run these ads. No, it's 2 ads, and they want us to do the read for it. And it's fresh from the fucking BLM fucking thing. It's like, your vote counts, and you got to get rid of the guys that are in power today. So the only way you can do that is with your vote. You know, you gotta vote. You gotta get the vote. And I looked at it and I was like, all right. And for a second I thought, you know what? I could do a fucking funny read for this and have some fun with it. And I looked at it and they were like, well, it's free. You're not going to get any money. I was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I'm not promoting something, even if it's a goof.
Yeah. If you're a Democrat, I don't want you to vote. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
That's my read. If you're going to vote for Biden, don't vote. The election for Biden is January 5th. Make your way to the polls January 5th. Please. Your vote. They broke it down this year because of social distancing. So if you're going to vote for Trump, it's on November, 3rd?
Right.
So Trump voters will vote on November 3rd and Biden voters will vote on December 3rd. So there's a month that we can not cross mingle and we can keep our social distancing.
Exactly.
So keep that in mind, voters. If you're going to vote for Trump, November 3rd. If you're going to vote for Biden, December 3rd.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind.
Fake news.
Yeah. I'm sure these fucking cocksuckers at Twitter and Facebook will have this segment tagged with this is a lie.
Disinformation.
Fact checkers say this isn't true.
I am so glad I have zero connection to social media.
I have damn near none.
Zero.
Miss it.
Yeah. You know, after the segment we did 2 weeks ago about the whole social media thing.
Yeah.
It was just like, you know what? After watching that, I watched it again.
Right.
And it was just like, man, this is apocalyptic.
Yeah, it is.
If you think about it, it's just like, this is such mind control, and people just mindlessly just are on social media, and they think it's just innocent and it's just fun, and and they don't realize that even if they're not doing anything other than sharing, oh, look at my little 1-year-old's birthday pictures.
Yeah.
They're contributing to the problem here.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And the social dilemma made it obvious that everything you do is used against you.
It is.
Everything. I see these guys all the time that take these dumb polls, and there'll be a poll. You answered 5 questions or whatever, and then it says you're 95% tough or strong or loving or whatever it is. It's some dumb bullshit, right?
Of course.
Well, you're giving them fucking information about you.
Yeah, you're basically letting them into your personal space, as it were.
And they're going to use that later, whether it's for advertising or for what they feed you news-wise or whatever. We just saw it on this fucking social dilemma.
Yeah, I don't do anything like that. I don't do any online polls. I don't do any online challenges or quizzes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's insane. I will say, and it made me feel good, we had a lot of messages from people that were like, heard you guys talking about Social Dilemma, watched it, fucking scared me to death. I deleted Facebook and Twitter off my phone.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, that's a start. Now delete it off of your fucking bookmarks on your computer too.
Yeah, why don't you just unsubscribe totally?
Yeah, exactly. Unless you have business reasons, get off it.
Yep.
If you need to be on social media, go to fucking Gab. Go to Gab. That's at least they're not collecting anything, at least not yet.
Or Parler.
Well, I don't know about Parler.
You're questioning that now?
I mean, it works nice. It looks nice. I like some of the people that are on Parler, like Dan Bonjingo and Laura Loomer and whatnot that are on there.
Mark Levin is on there.
Mark Levin. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It really puts me off that you got to provide a phone number in order to log in.
I would say I don't know anything about it because I'm not signed up. I hear him talking about it, and I see that Dan Bongino owned. Yeah. He bought into it.
Yeah, he bought into that, and he bought into Rumble, which I immediately signed up the CMS for.
Well, there you go.
As soon as I saw he was on Rumble, I was like, well, I'm getting on Rumble. So I built us a Rumble page this week.
Well, there you are.
I'm trying to get onto everything where I'm not going to get fucking censored.
Well, again, if there is some way down the road that we can get off of Twitter totally and get off of Facebook totally and just use the alternative media, again, I'm not involved with that, obviously, because you do all that. I don't give 2 shits about it. But obviously people have an interest in it. But if we can get off of Facebook and Twitter totally and not be a part of any of that would be my goal.
Well, I'm going to tell you straight up, dude, we're as far off of it as we could probably be right now. I have everything that's on Facebook and Twitter set up 100% to be automated. I don't touch it. I don't log into it. I don't go there. And all it is advertising. All it is now is just, hey, we have a podcast. Here's the link. Hey, we're on Spotify. Here's the link. Hey, we're on Apple Podcasts. Here's the link. Here's a BitChute video. I don't use it. I'm not on there actively anymore. Hell, the fans built their own fucking fan group because I closed our fan group.
Is that an active thing? I mean, do people participate in their fan group thing?
I'm not involved. I don't know. I assume John Drake told me that he's in it, and he said that people do comment on it, and there's a couple hundred people in it, which is, believe me, thank you. I appreciate that you guys care and that you're in there, commenting on it or whatnot. But I'm done with fucking social media. I don't want to be. You know what? If people want to comment, if they want to have social interaction with me, I'm here every fucking Saturday. Chat room's open. Say what you want to fucking say to me. Other than that, have at it, guys. Talk about whatever the fuck you want to talk about, but I won't be participating.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I closed it down, a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
And it was more because they were saying that fucking Facebook is going to be hit by the comment police. And guess what? Facebook is now hit by the fucking comment police.
Yeah.
Every other day I see people fucking posting saying, well, I'm back from Facebook jail. It's like, why do I want to be part of that shit?
Yeah. I'm glad I don't participate with any of that.
Yeah. I keep it up, and because I'd already paid for the software to do the automated stuff, I automate the advertising, and I set up an RSS feed so it pulls a few articles here and there from like Brave Words or Sleaze Rocks or whatever that makes some sense for the music side of the CMS. But I'm not on there. I could give two fucks. I don't care at all.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm done with social media as much as I fucking can be done with it without cutting my throat business wise. I'm done with it.
Yeah, I get it.
Has to be.
Yeah. All right. Well, good. We do have places for people to go and check out the show, and you've done you've dedicated a lot of time over the last few months,
Sure.
Getting the CMS TV thing, right.
Yeah.
And the podcasting thing, and combining all the good podcasts together and having a website. And so if you haven't checked it out yet, and you aren't subscribed yet, and you like to listen to the show through the week, or when we release the podcast, you need to go to what is it?
CMSPN, the CMS Podcast Network, CMSPN.com.
All right. So, reconfigure your phones, reconfigure your computers, whatever it is that you listen to us on, and go to those sites. That's where we're at.
Yep.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have been a fan, and still am a big fan of Spreaker.
Sure.
But our Spreaker subscription is up in June, in about 8 months from now. And that will go away in June next year.
Yeah. So those of you that listen to the live show on Spreaker, start moving away. Start listening on Uncontrolled Noise, or listen to, through the best place, is either we've got the player that's on it's like here with the chat room, for the CMS. And I'll before we actually kill Spreaker for good, I'll make sure that it's somewhere else. But
yeah, we got more than a half a year.
Yeah, I'll make sure that it's easier to find the player. But one of the nice places that you can listen to it is over there on TuneIn. TuneIn, I don't know the link, but it's on the CMS Podcast Network website. Right. But I was listening to it today and just cracking the fuck up. God, we are dicks.
I know that. I tune in periodically just to listen to the live stream. Because of course I don't know what's going to come up next. So
right.
It's just a random play, and it's like, holy shit, that was from like 2008.
Dude, today I turned it on just because I was seeing if the link was still active. I didn't even know if it was still active. And I turned it on, it was playing, and immediately goes into Irfan calling in. And Irfan called in because he wanted to tell us to go see a Blind Guardian show.
Right.
And I unleashed on him with a vengeance. I was like, Jesus, what a dick. I even thought to myself, what a dick I am. I said something to him. He said something to me about, you told him, you said, well, Chris rips all of his CDs and then he just throws them in the garbage. And Irfan goes, well, you're just kind of a fucking idiot for doing that. And I said, yeah, well, at least I didn't kill 6 million Jews.
Oh, wow.
I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
What an asshole.
Just biting humor.
And he goes, well, it wasn't my family. It wasn't my family.
Yeah, I wasn't even alive then.
No, it was not my family.
Right. I claim no responsibility for what my countrymen have done.
Yeah, it was hilarious. I mean, just right off the cuff, at least I didn't kill 6 million Jews.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Well, again, it's just like, oh, I can't believe you said that.
Yeah, exactly.
You should be taken off the air.
Yeah, should we?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. We should be.
Yeah. Well, my nephew, who's an avid listener to the show,
Yeah.
because he works during the evening hours.
Right.
So, he does his job and he wears his earbuds and he listens to the show while he's working,
Right.
And, he hit me up the other day and he was just like, oh my God, dude, that whole puppy story, the human puppy story we did last week.
Yeah.
He said, Jesus Christ. He said, he said, I was in tears listening to that. He goes, just another one for the books.
Right.
I was just like, well, that was pretty funny. I said, well, how about the daughter who supposedly had a quote unquote passionate kiss with her father on the Australian radio show?
Right.
And he goes, yeah, I agree with you guys. It was a total setup.
Well, we do what we do. It's funny. I was talking to somebody today, and then actually before the show started, I was dicking around in the chat room with people, and they were talking about Paul Stanley and him coming out this week to say that you got to wear a mask and you're inconsiderate if you don't wear a mask. And
why? Where do you get your information from, Paul?
Doesn't matter where he gets his information. This is what I was saying. I was like, just because you like Love Gun or Christine 16 or whatever, that doesn't make these guys any more knowledgeable than you.
That's kind of my point. It's just like, so do you have more inside information than the rest of us do?
It's like, just stop. It's not only hero worship, it's that everybody wants and needs a hero to worship. It's like, what in the fuck? There's a guy anybody that's listening to us that has a car, if they get from A to B during a rainstorm and their car doesn't slip off the road, that means that there were some really fucking talented guys that made some really good tires on your car.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you're not looking them up on fucking Twitter to see what they think about Trump or Biden.
No.
It's like, just stop looking for fucking heroes. Make yourself your own hero. That's the only person should be a hero in your life. Not even your fucking dad. You can respect what your dad did, but in your own life, be your own fucking hero.
Yeah,
no one else matters.
But again, that's kind of always been my point. It's like, do you have some inside information that the rest of us are not privy to? What do you know that we don't know?
It's like, just
do you watch the same news channels that most people watch?
Yeah. Where's the celebrity news network? How do I tune into that?
Yeah. Do you have something? What do you know that the rest of us don't know?
Yeah. Nothing. You're an average musician that got a fucking lucky streak with some songs that people like. That's it.
And you had a gimmick early on.
Yeah. That's it. That's it for any musician. You made some songs that some people liked. After that, you ain't worth shit to anybody else.
Right.
You're a goddamn dancing monkey, so fucking dance.
Yeah.
And I say that even about us. Me and you doing this show, we're two fucking dancing monkeys entertaining these dick fucks that are watching or listening.
I say that all the time. It's just like, who am I? I'm just a dude. I mean, I work a normal job. I make a living like everybody else. I do this show because I enjoy doing the show.
Yeah.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't give me any kind of magical wisdom or anything that I don't know anything more than you do.
Right. Yeah. Like, look at my hat right now. I'm wearing my green gear.
I see that. Well, why don't you plug that a little bit? What prompted you to get the Jericho green hat, the green gear, as it were?
I can tell you what didn't prompt me to buy the Jericho green hat. My hero worship of Jericho. That wasn't it at all. You know, it was as simple as just fucking, I like what the guy does. I want to support him a little bit so he can keep doing it. You know, that's it. If that helps him pay one, you know, the hat was $30. I'd imagine fucking he gets 10 of it. If that covers, you know,
a portion of a cell phone bill.
Cool. Then I'm glad to help out.
Right.
You know, I'm glad to help out, but it certainly wasn't. Oh my God, the great Jericho Green. I must represent him. I must wear his hat. I must spew his logic.
Right.
Well, I must worship him.
Right. Well, speaking of people representing, I want to thank everybody who's purchased shirts recently. I've sent out more shirts over the last 3 weeks than I have in months.
Nice.
So the CMS family is strong, man.
Well,
no, I sent out some shirts over the last 3 weeks. I probably sold over, I don't know, 25 or 30 shirts.
Right.
Just in the last 3 weeks. So everybody who ordered a shirt, I appreciate it. I try to get them out the next day. So everybody gets them within the week that they order them. So unless you're, of course, over in Europe, which I've sent some over to like Finland and Sweden and shit.
Nice.
That always makes me laugh or not laugh, just, you know, out of because I think it's funny, but laugh because it's like, how does this show translate to Sweden and Finland?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
You know, it's just like we talk about shit here that is American centric, but for whatever reason, people send us emails and send in shirt requests and stuff, or, you know, orders from these other countries, and they go, yeah, you fucking make me laugh. It's hysterical. And it's like, really? How does that translate?
Right. I know, it's insane, but
you know, it's weird, but thank you, because I really do my best to get the shirts out on time. So if you're listening to this podcast or listening to us live right now, thank you for your order. I try to do my best and get them to you and send you some free bumper stickers too.
Ooh. You know who's not getting this show?
Who?
Overseas, at least on YouTube? The fucking fine folks in Denmark.
Why? What happened over there? Did they censor us or shut us down?
Every fucking video now, if it has a half of a second of music in it, it gets blocked in Denmark. Every fucking video now, partially blocked. And then when I look where it's partially blocked, it's always Denmark.
Really?
I'm like, what the fuck is going on with Denmark?
Well, something's up in Denmark, my friend.
I guess. You know, it certainly ain't the CMS. Jesus. So if you're a Denmarkian, whatever they are,
a Danish,
a Danish person,
they're Danish over there. It's the Danes.
I like Denmarkian better.
Denmarkian.
If you're a Denmarkian, please go over to BitChute.com and look us up there, or now our new Rumble page. And both of them you can find the links to at theclassicmetalshow.com.
You fucking Danish over there.
Yeah, you Denmarkians.
I'll eat you with some hot coffee. Fucking Denmark.
No.
Seriously.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah, everybody around the world who orders CMS shirts and stuff, they love those gasoline station attendant shirts.
Well, that's good. Is that what you've been selling, the gas station shirt?
I've been selling both, but since I had the new order in,
right?
You know, since I've received the new order, I've been selling those shirts. So thank you, Kendall, for your awesome design.
Yeah, I've been using the design everywhere.
I noticed that.
It's funny because when we first launched, I said, I don't really want to fucking change the, you know, to the new logo, whatever. Now I just love the logo. It just looks so much better on everything.
Yeah, it kicks ass.
It is. It's great.
It kicks ass. I love it.
Yep. So I use it everywhere.
So anyway, we got some talented folks in our CMS grouping there. So Kendall, thanks again.
Yes.
And I look at that logo and I go, that fucking kicks ass. You know, the thing that I like the most?
What's that?
I like the two microphones with your name and my name on them.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty creative.
Yeah.
I like it.
Did I tell you the story of one of the shirts that you gave away that was immediately told by a wife that they couldn't wear it?
Oh no, I didn't. Was that Billy?
I don't want to say that it's Billy, but
Because of the kids?
no,
Because
it's offensive.
Yeah, of course it's offensive. We're offensive.
He hit me up and said, he hits me up and says, Leah looked at this shirt. She was like, you can't wear this out.
Why?
Because it says fuck you and hand job on it.
I understand that. But Billy is like he's like a staple in Cleveland in the rock and roll scene. I mean, that's just expected, isn't it?
Well, I asked Billy, I said, are you going to wear it or what? And he's like, oh, I'll wear it. I'll wear it to gigs, but but I got a feeling he's only going to wear it in the winter to gigs so he can put a coat on so his kids don't see it.
Yeah, well, that was kind of where I was going with that, It's just like, I can't wear that around the kids. But Daddy, what's hand job?
Yeah.
What is that? It's like, I get it.
Yeah. Let mommy teach you that one.
Yeah.
She knows. Yeah. But yeah, he told me, he's like, I don't know. She saw that shirt and was like, you can't wear that. I was like, oh boy.
The wives always, getting in your shit.
Yep. That's why neither of us have one.
Man, can't handle it.
Nope.
I sometimes I just wake up in the morning and I'm just, especially on a weekend when I don't have to get out of bed right away.
Yeah.
And I just lay there and I go, you know what? If I was in a relationship where I had a wife, it's just like, are you gonna stay in bed all day?
Or when you did get up, you'd come out and you'd have a cup of coffee and you'd sit down and she'd start with you know what we got to get done today? You know what we got to get done today? We got to get the grass cut and we got to get that piece of drywall put up and we got to get the bathtub grouted and and by we, they mean you.
Yeah. You know what I did today?
What?
I woke up at 10. I got up. I got the coffee going, went back to bed, waited for the coffee to get, finish brewing.
Mm-hmm.
Turned on Amazon. I go, you know what? I was out in New Mexico a couple of weeks ago, and I visited some movie sites, places where they've shot movies. I'm going to watch John Carpenter's Vampires with James Woods.
Sure.
And so I went to Amazon Prime with my trusty remote.
Sure.
And just went to Amazon Prime and yep, there it is. It's $3.99 high def if you want to rent it, $12.99 if you want to buy it. Hey, I'm going to watch this again somewhere, so I'm going to just go buy the fucking thing.
Right.
So I bought it, laid there in bed, coffee's ready, got up, got my cup, went back to bed, laid there watching Vampires, and I go, yep, oh, there's the hotel I was at. Yep, there's the church in Santa Fe. Yep, there's another scene. Oh, yeah, I was there.
Right.
I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Wendell, are you going to stay in bed watching TV all day?
And I go, yep, what's next now? Oh, yeah, Salty Cracker has a new video on YouTube. I'm going to watch that now.
Are you going to play on the internet all day? We need to get the windows washed.
Yeah, that's what I did. It was like, yeah, I'm gonna sit here and watch TV and enjoy movies and drink some coffee and relax and enjoy my day.
Winnie, how can you stay in bed when my car needs to be cleaned? Can't you go out there with the vacuum and vacuum it out for me?
Yeah, no.
Every one of these is true.
That is true. So I just enjoyed my day. I was just like, yeah, I'm relaxing. I worked my ass off this week and I'm relaxing. I paid for this nice home. I paid for this nice big screen TV, this high-speed cable internet. I paid for this Roku and this Amazon and this Netflix and, I'm just enjoying my life. I paid for all this fucking shit.
Why do we have to have such a big TV? Wouldn't you rather have a better vacuum?
Hey, I got a cleaning crew that comes in and vacuums my home for me.
That's such a waste of money. You don't do anything but watch Amazon on Saturday. You could do that.
I got Molly Maid that comes in and cleans my home for me.
But that extra money could go toward me getting my hair done for you.
Yeah, you know what? That's all well and fine, but I'll take Molly Maid over you, babe.
Don't you want to see my nails done? They look wonderful when they're done, Wendell.
No, I'll just leave things the way that they are.
Fuck having a wife.
Oh,
That is just disgusting. It's a horrible thought. It is a horrible, horrible thought. You know, when you first introduced me to the term MGTOW, I was like, what an insulting term.
right.
Today, I'm like, what a brilliant term. It is absolutely what I want to be.
Yep.
MGTOW guy. That's me now, MGTOW guy. I don't even want, I can't even fathom. I cannot even fathom having a chick fucking come to the house and stay over and then wake up in the morning, you know, to harass me.
Right. Well, that's what it is. It's harassment.
I just can't fathom it. I cannot. Well, let's go to the store. Why don't you drive? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Leave me alone.
I love it.
Ugh. Awful.
Yeah. So that's how I enjoyed my morning. I watched Vampires this morning and just looked at some of the places in New Mexico that I visited and just like, yeah, I was there. Oh, that's pretty cool. Look at that. Didn't even realize it. Look at that. I was in front of that hotel and I didn't realize that was in that movie at that one point.
Right.
Look, I was in front of that church too. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So.
Do you have to watch those movies? Just because you were there doesn't mean I want to watch them.
That part is true.
I want to watch the 30th anniversary of Steel Magnolias. Can't we watch Driving Miss Daisy? It's such a sweet movie.
Driving Miss Daisy.
You know what's a great movie? Erin Brockovich. She's such a champion.
Right, of course. She's such a strong female role model.
She's a champion. You should appreciate her more, Wendell.
Sure.
Instead of watching these awful movies just because you went to those places.
Yeah.
Don't watch that.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you know, I find it a victory on a Saturday when I can wake up at the crack of noon.
Wendell, why don't we stay in today and have a Sandra Bullock marathon? That'd be great.
Yeah, Speed was such a great movie.
Oh, my goodness. And The Net. I know you said watch Social Dilemma, but I'm going to watch The Net, and I want you to watch it too. Will you watch it with me? Yuck. They call it Netflix and chill. They should call it Netflix and choke.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Exactly.
Fucking chicks.
All right. Well, I say we take a break.
All right. I actually have a story when we come back.
Yeah. Okay.
About standing my ground on this mask issue.
All right.
I actually had to fucking stand my ground 2 days ago.
All right.
2 days ago, I had to stand my ground on the mask issue.
Perfect. All right. Well, I say that a good way to end this segment here is a request that we got in.
All right.
From Tom Tori.
Okay.
Some Lizzie Borden.
Okay.
Me Against the World.
There you go.
So here's Lizzie exclusively here.
On your classic metal show.